this whole setup, bruh. Benchmarks hit, numbers jump, then I cut.
We just recently took a trip to Taipei, and let me tell you, when I found out that Taipei was considered a Mecca for PC hardware, boy was I excited. I looked it up, I did some searching, and I found there's like a 6-story building just full of all kinds of things. Linus Tech Tip had done some videos there. I was super excited. And then when my wife told me she booked the hotel and I looked up where it was a 12-minute walk from where I wanted to go. I was even more excited, but it didn't really go as planned. Before we get into it anymore, let's take a look at some of the footage that I did film while we were there.
Tired dad tech. Let's get it. Wake up, stretch, coffee first, no cap. Dad mode on, but I'm still in my bag. 2-kid out, case on deck. Clean little build, yeah, it's tech with respect. Okinawa nights, neon glow. Fans spin up when the temps go low. Cable so clean, look like art. Hit power once and it boot from the start. I ain't got time for the drama. Nah, I'm trying to tune this whole setup, bruh. Benchmarks hit, numbers jump, then I cut the clip, upload thumb. Tired dad tech, yeah, you know my lane. PC on fire, but the bills.
So it was pretty cool to see they had everything in stock and like walls of GPUs and just different little shops, but nothing was really that great. Like there was nothing that was such a good deal that I needed to buy it. In fact, everything was about the same price I find everywhere else. I mean, RAM was like $250 for DDR4. 5060 Ti, 16 gigabyte was like $600, so it wasn't even really that good of a deal. You can definitely find it other places. So, but there's some little back alley shops. I'll keep looking around, see if I can find anything. So I was super excited to possibly score some great deals, see a bunch of tech, everything else. Really cool. I saw some videos. They made it look awesome. It was great. I had planned to film a whole bunch while I was there, make a whole video out of it. It was going to be great. Super awesome. As you can see, I didn't really film that much, and it was kind of a letdown. I'm not sure if I overhyped it in my head, or are things changing, or are bigger YouTubers just really good at blowing things out of proportion? Maybe a little bit of everything. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like you go there and you find all kinds of deals. As I mentioned in the video, a lot of the stuff was roughly the same price. Some of it, so I live in Japan and I have kind of a unique situation where I'm able to order US Amazon and get it mailed without any problems, and I'm able to order Amazon Japan, so I can kind of compare the deals and I go with whatever's cheaper. And the deals I get most of the time without even really trying, just going to Amazon, are better than what I was finding there. So that was a pretty big letdown. A lot of the shops were pretty much the same as the others. They're just all the same stuff. A lot of the stuff being Taipei, I could just order that same stuff for the same price, possibly even cheaper off of AliExpress. I feel like a lot of it has to do with online purchasing. While it is great, and obviously, like I said, I utilize it a lot, it's kind of seemed to kill a lot of that going in person and scrounging through deals. It's still out there, don't get me wrong, but I remember back in the day, like getting a thrifty nickel. Some of my older viewers know what that is. Getting a thrifty nickel and looking through it and trying to find deals. You could go to more yard sales where they had bins of stuff out and you take a look at it, or, you know, closeout sales. Now a lot of stuff just gets posted online. It does make it great. Like in my case, I live on an island, I can do it, but it's kind of killed some of that. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? I think it's kind of a catch-22. The online purchasing is so much easier and it's really nice. Kind of killed some of the excitement at the same time. Part of that fun was you had to buy something and you had to, you know, read books and whatnot and learn about that beforehand. And sometimes you bought stuff and it didn't work. Now you can just get on Reddit, thousands of same posts about it, or you can ask AI, you can just Google it. But the information is out, and when you look online, it tells you exactly what it was. A lot of things back then were trial and error. That was my take on it. It was still fun to see, but to be honest, a pretty big disappointment. If you guys have been, let me know as well. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts.